Hi guys, and welcome back to Konsha, today for another educational video. I decided this time to talk about something that you're doing for sure, but you may not even know about it. But first of all, some quick facts. Do you know that about 35% of Americans recycle? And that if we increase this percent to 75, we can actually get rid of about 50 million cars from the roads of America? However, there is one issue. 9 out of 10 people say that they would recycle if it was easier. Yes, recycling is certainly not the easiest thing to do in the world. And I could admit for myself that at the very beginning I was very frustrated with the different rules that were related to different recycling facilities in different regions, because recycling systems are different in different countries, in different states, and even in different towns. And in our desire to do recycling in the most diligent way possible, sometimes we are not doing it right, although we want to. And this is called wishcycling. And this is the topic of today's video. Wishcycling is when you wish to recycle something and when you put it in the recycling bin, but it's not recyclable. And this is actually causing serious problems, and this is stopping the development of the recycling industry and its positive impact on the environment. Let me give you some examples. First of all, I want to stress on the fact that recycling rules are different in different regions, countries, states, towns. So I will try to speak in the most general way possible, but keep in mind that it could be different in your country or in your town. First of all, pizza boxes. Well, cardboard is definitely recyclable. And what about cardboard that is covered with grease from pizza? This is a tricky actually. And in most regions, this is not recyclable. Actually, it's recyclable in my region, and this is really good, but keep in mind that this is not the case everywhere. And if you put cardboard that's covered in grease or is wet, for instance, this is a serious issue because it's contaminating other paper that's part of the batch, and then it's not recyclable anymore. Not only the cardboard, but everything that was kind of in contact with this cardboard. Number 2. Imagine that you're going to grab coffee with friends, and after that you decide to be conscious and to throw your coffee cup, disposable coffee cup, in a recycling container. Well, in most cases it's wrong, because coffee cups are covered with plastic on the outside so that to not spill liquid or oil, and therefore in most regions they are not recyclable, and you should not put them in the recycling containers. But again, check out the rules of your local recycling facility. Number 3 is something similar to disposable coffee cups, but milk boxes and boxes from juice, for instance, are also covered with plastic on the outside, and they also have aluminum on the inside, which makes them extremely difficult to recycle. And they are recyclable actually in my region, but from what I heard and what I read, they're not recyclable in many regions around the world. So again, if you're in one of those regions, you should not recycle those boxes, because this is again wishcycling. In short, good intentions can sometimes lead to contamination. I'm sure that you're wondering, if it's so bad, how to actually avoid it? Well, there are different ways. But the first thing is, besides knowing the basics, you need to familiarize yourself with all the specifics related to recycling in your country or in your town. And you could easily do that by visiting the official website of the recycling facility in your region. And there you can find information about all the specifics that they have, so that you make recycling in the most in the best way possible, and so that you help the environment and to help yourself to feel good about what you're doing, and also to really do good. The second thing is to keep the things that you want to recycle clean and dry, because dirty things that are greasy or things that are wet are not recyclable and they need to go to the trash. And the third one is to discern between compostable and recyclable materials. Compostable plastic, for instance, should never go to recycling bins, and it needs to go to certified compost facilities, and otherwise it would contaminate the materials that you recycle. Just to conclude, wishcycling is definitely underpinning the success of the recycling industry all around the world. But there are ways to kind of combat it, to face it, and to solve this problem. And it's very important if we want to do things right and to preserve the environment and to increase the rate of recycling, to make recycling easy, to educate ourselves at the same time. Well, this is the whole reason of Konsha, to educate people so that to make sustainable choices easier for them, and this way to help the environment. Thank you again for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay conscious, recycle, do not wish cycle, and see you next time.